What's up, YouTube? So I'm finna do this for the people that's never, experienced trying to fix a car, never experienced trying to sell a car, but they want to get into it. So, bro, I'll give you one of my strategies. What I used to do when I first started with it. Before I started going to the auction and trying to make money in the auction, I go door to door. You know what I'm saying? I hit my neighborhood and look in people's garages. I mean, not the garages in their driveways and none of their carports to see old cars that they got setting up that they probably don't want, that they might have a problem. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care what type of car it was. I'm just looking for a cheap deal to get into so I can sell somebody a car to make some profit. You know what I'm saying? Most people want to pick and choose when it comes to this too. Like, nah, I don't want to buy a station wagon. I don't want to buy a Ford Taurus. I don't want to buy a minivan. Sometimes, bro, you in this for the money. You ain't in this for the look. You feel me? So, if you can find a station wagon or a minivan for $300 or $400 that needs some work and the parts cheap, and you can go get them parts for another $200 or $300 from a Savage Yard or from somebody that got it on Facebook or something like that. You got you a deal. You got you a whole deal that run fine for $600 that you can upsell it for 13, 14, 15, 16, maybe 2,000. Depends on you and your market and what you doing. You know what I'm saying? But people want to pick and choose. Nah, I don't want to buy the old Ford Taurus. I want to buy a Hellcat. I want to buy a Scat. I want to buy a Charger, Infiniti, all this shit. But you gotta start from somewhere. Me, when I was doing this, before I started getting Maximas, Infinitis, all type of different cars, you know what I'm saying? I started with the bottom of the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Chryslers, Cavaliers, Park Avenue, shit like that, bro. Like that you can get from somebody for the low. They don't give a fuck about it. They don't care about putting no money into it. So you can pick it up for a low price. Them the cars I was going after. But when I got a little more money, I started hitting auctions and going to other cars. But before you burn all your money up in the auction with their fees and the travel and like hidden problems, you know what I'm saying? People think they can't get scammed because they going to a dealer auction. Like, come on, like, you can get scammed in a dealer auction or a Savage auction. You can get scammed in air auction. You know what I'm saying? But what you would rather get scammed on $300 or $400, or you would rather get scammed on $5,000 or $6,000? So like, that's what you gotta realize. You gotta see your tolerance, your risk. Like, you gotta be able to take risks with this, and like, you gotta be able to take risks at the same time while putting your business together, while putting tools together. Because like when I first started, I was freeloading. You know what I'm saying? I was freeloading out my uncle. My uncle had a Chevy 1500 Silverado crew cab. So he had bought it brand new. And like, all I gotta do is drop my car off and he'll drive my car. He let me get his truck, no matter what. I took this truck all over the United States getting cars. Me and my cousin. Like, we was hustling, like, we everywhere. Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Nashville, Kentucky, Arkansas, everywhere. We everywhere just picking up cars from different auctions that we getting a bargain on. We spending $3,000, $4,000 on about 5 cars. Some of these cars ain't even worth going to get. But we going to get them, we grinding, we in the beginning stage. We trying to get much cars as possible so we can make most profit as possible. And it worked, you know what I'm saying? But I had to learn the hard way, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just using his truck. And one day, his truck messed up, you know what I'm saying? Sent it to the mechanic that I used to take my cars to. He fixed everything, but after it got fixed, I went on my next run to get a car. I was like, I ain't gonna keep using his truck. You feel me? I'm finna buy my own. So I bought me a F-250. It was like a 2001 F-250. it was a heavy duty junk, super duty. So when I got the F-250, I started taking that one all across the world, doing my thing. And stuff started opening up to me. I started realizing, like, I can call somebody I can hit up somebody on Facebook and they got a car at 10 o'clock at night. I can make the deal happen. You feel me? But using somebody else and utilizing what they got, I couldn't make the deal happen. I gotta wait till my uncle off work. I gotta wait till in the morning. I gotta wait till the weekends when he ain't working, you know? But when I got my own stuff, it opened up a big opportunity for me. I can go do whatever I wanna do. I can make money in the car business, you know, I can house stuff, whatever I wanna do with this F-250. It wasn't a diesel. It was a F-250 gas. But I did a lot of work with it and made a lot of money with it. The transmission ended up going out on that. But before the transmission went out on that one, I ended up purchasing a F-350 diesel. And I took it to the shop that I trust and shit like that. And I gave them like I want to say like $4,500 up front to fix this diesel. Because I knew the other truck was gonna fuck up because I was working hard in that motherfucker. You feel me? I'm going everywhere in this motherfucker. I'm hauling shit I don't supposed to be hauling in this motherfucker. So many motors and transmissions and so many cars, pulling trucks. I'm doing so much with this truck that I know it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a limited time that something gonna go wrong. So I'm out there, put the F-350 in the shop. The other truck was still doing fine. But they end up bullshitting. COVID hit. They end up like spending my money on some more shit or something. So I end up going to get my truck back, going to get my money back, you know what I'm saying? And like, I just said, fuck it. I'ma just deal with it on my own. But I end up moving out of my city. You feel me? And I moved and relocated to the West Coast, right? So I'm from down south, man. I'm from Memphis. So I moved from Memphis and I ended up coming to AZ. So like, well, I left my truck at a storage or whatever. So I'm still kind of paying the storage notes. I ain't got around to like fixing it yet because I ain't there physically. But I'm gonna eventually buy a brand new transmission from AutoZone or O'Reilly or something. But I found a good person that build good transmissions in Arkansas too, but his shit like $7,500. I can get one for $3,000 in AutoZone or O'Reilly's or something. So I'm gonna go with that option, and then I'm gonna get the motor rebuilt. And shit, in the meantime, in between time, I'm finna find me a little Ford Ranger or some shit. Cause I got all cars right now, you feel me? I ain't got no truck out here. But I'm finna get back into this shit. So like, and then like they can transport the cars to you too. So like, I've been doing that. I done picked up a lot of deals, you know. If y'all been following the YouTube channel, y'all see I done picked up about 2 or 3 Maximas. You know what I'm saying? One went left, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure out what's wrong. If it take me 2 days to work on this bitch to figure out what's wrong with it, that's what I gotta do, you know? But man, getting into this car business is easy as fuck, bro. But you gotta have the tolerance. You gotta be willing to go broke behind this shit. You gotta be willing to do stupid shit behind this shit. You know, I done drove all across the world for certain cars that I want, that I feel like it's a deal. Or a truck. Like if it's equipment, I'll drive all the way across the world for equipment. You know what I'm saying? If it's equipment that's the piece to the puzzle or what I'm trying to fix, I believe in like, you gotta make it happen, man. You feel me? So if you gotta drive to California from Alabama to get that shit, that's what you gotta do, bro. And that's what people be fucking up. People be wanting to make shit in their favor. And like when it comes to making money and business, that shit ain't really in your favor. You know what I'm saying? You might be sitting up here suffering, looking for a part that you can fly to goddamn New York to get. But you sitting up here like bullshit and wasting time when you can go get that. Or a tool that gonna help you like get somewhere in your your career or your hustle. Man, you can't be scared to put it out on the line for this shit, bro. You know? And you can't be scared to upgrade yourself with this shit. Like, you know, sometimes like with this howling shit, you might have to go acquire CDL so you can make shit happen or something. Or you might go have to acquire a truck and a trailer or a medical card or something to make something happen. Because like some of this shit, you know, I done learned, bro. You know, cause I know a lot of truckers and a lot of hot shotters in this game, and I done learned loops around shit. But man, sometimes you gotta do whatever it takes to kind of better your hustle, baby. You know, you might have to get in something you don't want to do just to run your bread up to get to where you want to go, baby. But like, man, this shit easy, but you gotta be built for it, bro. Like, you gotta be built for it, bro. And you gotta be willing to put it all on the line, man. But with that being said, bro, I was just coming to y'all, talking to y'all, and like, shit, I guess I'll see y'all on the next one, baby.
Started from the bottom, started in the jungle, made it out the shit, a nigga still kept it 100.